remember it's like I was taken. It was like in between the year 2024 and the year 2025. So it was like there were strings. It's like we were standing. It was like disciples. We were in a queue. We were standing. So it was like we were standing between the year 2024 and the year 2025. So it's like they were like, it was like a tug of war that was pulling us. It was like the 2024 and the 2025, they were pulling each other against each other. And then it's like, so fast forward, I remember it was like us,
Continue.
it was like us disciples around here. It was like we were, it was like you just mentioned a word that said dimensions, and then it was now like each and one of us, we started experiencing different dimensions in our lives. And then it's like the more we experienced those different dimensions, more like others were getting their papers, others were fixing their papers for traveling, and then others were fixing their papers for different jobs, and others were fixing their papers for different like opportunities in life. And then it was like more like, I don't know if it was like a wind, like, or more like something that came and it was like swaying us disciples. And then it's like an ideology or something, more like we now started to have an idea, more like we're saying we have made it, more like we're now saying we no longer need the Revelator. And then it's like, I can't remember a message that you wrote, more like you were saying you start seeing the manifestation like of God, because we started to think like we have made it in our lives. And then so it was more like now each and every one of us now started coming and looking for the Revelator. And then but it was now like the Revelator, it was no longer around like with us in like in, I don't know, like in Blawayo. It was now more like you are like in another place. And then it's like you said a message again, more like until you thought like you have already made it. More like you were saying until you guys you thought like you had already made it. That's all I remember.